All right. Hey, welcome, guys. I had a few students ask about how I wanted you guys to do the Google drawings. So I'm going to walk you through the first one of transferring with arrows. That way, you guys have a general understanding. So if you put your cursor into there and then you put insert, you're going to put drawing, you're going to hit new, and then it's going to open this up and you're going to actually be able to put in your drawing. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to put a K. We need to put a K, and we need to put an F. I'm going to go ahead and expand these. Make them pretty big. I'm going to do the same thing with the F. Now we need to show kind of the valence electrons that would be around them. So this is where we're going to come into the tools. We're going to go into shapes. We're going to find the circle. And what I would do is do one little one. And then I'm going to Control C, Control copy it, and then Control V. All together, you should have 1 on K and then 7 on F. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the 1 on K. I'm going to put the 7 on F. And then what I want to show is I want to show how this electron right here on K actually gets transferred over there to make that a pair. So I'm going to find the arrow. I'm actually going to connect it to this and bring it over here. And right there, that would show me that that electron is getting transferred to F. I'm going to hit save and close. I'm going to hit OK. Right there is the transferring with arrows. Now I need to show my final picture. Well, in order to show my final picture, what will make it easier is if I click on my initial picture, hit Control C, which is going to copy that, hit on my final picture, Control V. Right there, I already have a basis to start with. Then I'm going to hit Edit. Now the arrow is gone, so I'm going to go ahead and delete it. I'm going to bring this electron over to where it was transferred to. Now, the only thing that we need to do is we need to put brackets around each one. So we're going to look for shapes. We're going to look for brackets. Put the brackets around them. We're going to do that again. Once they're around them, we're going to go back to the text and we need to put in the charge on these. So K, or potassium, lost an electron, making it positive. So we're going to put a plus sign in there. The same thing happened to fluorine. However, fluorine gained an electron, meaning it became negative. So we're going to put a negative charge in there. And right there is how you would have done the first one on the ionic side. Going into the covalent side on the back, you're going to follow kind of the same pattern. On here, we'll again insert a drawing. This one, we're going to put 2 H's in here. Okay. Now with the H's, again, I'm going to make them much bigger. Just so we have a little bit of room to work with. Bring them up a little bit. All right. Now, each H, again, we're going to go back to drawing some electrons. Each H is going to have 1 electron. So we're going to make that right there. We're going to copy and paste it once so we can get our second one. Oops. Undo that. And then we're just going to move this over here. Now, with covalent, what we do is we draw a circle around the electrons that are being used in order to create our bond. So I'm going to click down here on the kind of like flow chart one. That way it can have a little bit like that. Click on that. I'm going to make it the fill color as transparent so I can see the electrons. Right there is the drawing with circles. We're going to hit it save. And then our final picture, we're going to do exactly what we did last time, which is Control C in order to copy it. Move over here, Control V. The final picture for covalent is even easier. So what's going to end up happening is we're going to delete these. Any electron that is shown as a bond, we can delete. And all that happens is we draw it as a line. You might want to make it a little heavier. And it shows up. Delete that line. And we're done. Okay. That's how you're going to use Google Draw in order to complete this worksheet. If you have any questions, just let me know.